Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Turbo Time. I'm here with the Schleys once again.
Hello there, Turbo.
Yeah. Hey, good to have you.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And as you can see, we don't got the Corvette this time. We got the Shelby Cobra 427 this time. So we're going to go ahead and talk about facts and introduce the cars, I guess. So
Yeah,
let's
kind of here in our museum garage here. We
Right.
have some of our Schley Brothers cars, and one of which is this, as you identified it, is a 427 Cobra. It's a replica made by Hillbank out of Irvine, California,
Oh, wow.
right down the street from here. And it is exact replica. It's one of the only ones that Carroll Shelby has signed his name to it, saying that I officially call this car Cobra replica. And
Wow.
there's other people doing it, but this is definitely one of the official ones.
1965.
Yep.
So
That's
back,
incredible.
That was before you were around, wasn't it, Turbo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Probably before your parents were around, too. But anyway.
well, back then we always loved this blue car and watched it race. Did you see the movie Ford versus Ferrari?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Well, we'll have to be sure you get to see that. But in that movie, these cars were in there. It was a movie about Ford Motor Company competing against Ferrari Motor Company.
Yeah.
And this is one of the main cars that contributed to Ford beating Ferrari. It's quite a movie and quite a development of this car. So we were involved in watching all that back then and always wanted one. And eventually here from Hillbank in Irvine, California, we were able to get one.
No,
And
that's incredible.
once in a while, we've taken somebody for a ride. Do you think? Did you go for a ride?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Were you the one yelling faster, faster, faster? Oh,
Yeah.
my.
I was able to ride the Shelby Cobra 2 times.
That's
So far.
right.
All right.
We're going to
But
make that 3.
You bet we are.
Yeah. Paul and I were lucky enough back in 65 and early 60s to see those cars actually race, like at Riverside and Laguna Seca and Las Vegas and quite a few places around the United States. Dan Gurney and different other drivers drove those cars. So we were lucky enough to actually see them when it happened. And here we are now with this replica. Although, Paul, how long have you had this car for?
You know what? I think it was a short time. I think it's been 10 years.
Yeah, got to be a good 10 years.
Went by and met Lance, was the owner of Hillbank, and he says, the last one on earth, you better buy it. So, no, Lance. Anyhow, we got it and never looked back. Man, we have a place called Superformance. The Superformance.
Yep.
It's here in Orange, and that's who built the motor.
Oh.
So actually, they come in as a complete car. It's not a kit you have to put together.
Right.
Some people sell these Shelbys as kits, and then you got to build them. Well, this here is already done. All that needs to be put in it is a transmission and a motor. And this place down the street here in Orange builds some motors for them.
Wow.
So you can get from, 300 horsepower up to 1,000 horsepower. Now, I think that you'd probably only want one that has about how many horsepower?
1,000.
1,000 sounds pretty good to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, this is the kids that go faster, faster. I said, but your mother's following us. I said, I don't care, go faster. Not really.
How much horsepower is this one, Paul?
This car actually, when it's fully tuned, it has 530 horsepower. But listen to this. I don't know, you people look at the pipe on the side here, the side pipe,
The exhaust
and that's
pipe.
where the exhaust comes out. Well, I make the motor fat. Now, when I say fat, it means rich with fuel. So I put more fuel, Volato puts more fuel into it than it can burn. So then when you're going down and you back off the throttle, you heard it. What do you hear? Bam, 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 bam. And at night you see fire coming out.
Oh.
Oh, so I had to give up like 45 horsepower, but I figured fire out the side for 45, still have 490 horsepower. I'll give up the 40 horsepower for flames any day.
Okay.
So we'll have to take it on a night cruise sometime.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Just occurred to me, and I showed you just a little bit ago before we started. We're fortunate. I have quite a few different cars, and actually one car I just showed you that we have around the corner here.
Was a
under-
pace car.
Yeah, it was actually a 500 pace car from 1994,
Yeah.
and that's a convertible also. So we can get you in that car. So I
That's
can
right. You put
Yeah.
the top back.
Yeah, pull the top back, and there's a roll cage in it, all that stuff, and we'll get you in
Yeah,
that car and another car to go for a ride.
Turbo can get in most cars, but
Yeah.
it's a lot easier if we can just put you down from the top and
Yeah.
drop you in and maybe put a seatbelt on you and take off.
So you got to write these cars down because we'll have you going through each and every one of those, and 10 years from now we're going to run out of cars. We're not going to go get some more for you to go for rides in. So.
When you're sitting in that Cobra, how many belts do you have?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one big one in the middle.
Yeah.
Actually, the one in the middle, there's two of them coming up. So that's a 6-point harness.
It's called a crotch.
A
Well, the
crotch.
Corvette has that, but this one has a single one.
Oh, the car, yeah.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
won't
this is
you
earlier.
won't slide underneath. So
Right.
you don't want to go forward, but you don't want to go underneath.
Right.
So what we have in the racing Corvette, you can kind of see it in the background there, that has that 6-point.
Yeah.
This one has 5 points, but you can't move in there, can you, when it's on you?
Oh no,
Yeah.
you can't.
Same with the
Pretty
Viper. The Viper's got 6-point in it.
Oh, yeah. By
Oh
the
yeah,
way,
the Viper needs it.
we have a Viper also.
Yeah.
But we'll have some time. Maybe if your fans out there want to see more cars, we can have a few more of these
Yeah.
get-togethers.
Yeah.
But so that was the car, and Turbo's gone for a ride in that. But I don't know if we should tell the public how fast we've gone. Maybe we should. We get in trouble.
Yeah, let's keep that a
Yeah,
secret.
we'll keep that.
Yeah.
Hate to tell them we went 65. So,
You're approaching 70 miles an hour at times at the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing is that we have some tollways around here that don't have very many cars on them.
Oh
And
yeah.
if you wanted to, not that you would, but if you wanted to go faster than say 70 miles an hour, you can go faster than 70 miles an hour,
All right.
which I think you've probably found that out already.
not really. So that's what we have here. And what I was going to do, I don't think the camera can really show the motor, but I'm going to open the hood so you can see how it comes forward. So if you want to turn around and come over with us here and take a quick look.
Yeah, go ahead and back up.
Yeah, remember ours is not race, it's reverse. So just come over here and we'll take a look at the motor. If you can't see it, folks, we will figure something out next time. and
Yeah.
Be sure to show it to you. I don't know, Mark, right
Yeah, that's it.
now. Oh, you can kind of see
There
it.
you go.
So,
Now, they came with carburetors. They have 2 4-barrels, and some of them have 48 IVA Weber carburetors. And this, as you've told me to know, is fuel injection. So it's much easier to control. You can make a lot of power, but you can computerize the lower end and the top end so it can pull through the RPM very well. Now, if someone was getting a Cobra, they could have it any way they want it because the motor you asked for and transmission setup has great big disc brakes. It has knockoff wheels. This is here where you take a hammer and hit it with a hammer to take the wheel off. And let it, so.
The earlier Cobras than this were 260 cubic inch Ford motors, and then they went to the 289 Ford motors. And on the 260 and the 289, the carburation on it was 48 IDA Weber carburetors. And those are the same carburetors we run on the Lightning Bug in drag racing, the same exact carburetors that had been on the smaller motors of these cars. Yeah. And we only have two of them because we were only 4-cylinder. This is 8-cylinder, so we had 4 of them. What do you got there, Paul?
This here is a lead hammer. So the lead takes the ding, it doesn't hurt the other steel.
Right.
I'm not gonna do it because it's wire tied, but to get your reel on, you have to come over here, you have to bang, 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 and then you spin that off.
Yeah.
And that's how in that movie, Ferrari versus Ford, they were taking the wheels
Oh,
off.
really?
But the Ford guy came up with a way to take the whole thing off at one time, put it back on,
Oh.
which is Phil Remington, a friend of ours, will have to talk to you about another time also.
Okay.
So this little hammer is how you did it.
And how heavy is that?
Oh, it's light.
We don't want to break your chair.
Yeah, it's light. A DMV boy can't hold it. That's not light.
We didn't hurt Turbo, Dad. We didn't hurt him. The Cobra.
Imagine if it went back like this.
Had to hit it, did
That
it?
would have been bad.
Well, hey, a little excitement never hurt anything. Well, that's the engine to it and how it goes. Now, we have audio going here, don't we? Do you want to hear what it sounds like? Maybe somebody?
Anyone want to hear it?
Should we start it up
We'll try
real
that.
quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Fuel pump, right? Hear the noise of the fuel.
You're neutral. Right?
That's important. Well, that was a barely idle thing going on there. So that's another one of these cars. Turbo's gone for a ride in it. He can tell you how well it's been, and
Very well.
we have a few more of them along the way, and so. But what has just happened the other night? What did Robert do?
Oh, if you guys weren't in the live, if you don't remember, actually, Paul here won the night.
I was lucky.
Yeah.
Hey! It was because I was so smart. I lucked out. But which knife did I win? Did I just win one of the four? Was it a special?
It was a special one.
Whose was it?
Turbos.
Yes, I got.
And guess what, guys? He
Yes.
is giving it.
Mark and I are giving this to you, Turbo.
Yeah.
Nobody better to
That's
watch
sure.
it, take care of it. And my wife says I'd be dangerous with it, so
Watching too.
Oh,
here, I'll hold the box. Look at this, brilliant, beautiful.
Robert's not here to.
Now, I heard, I'll do it for you, I'll try to hold it up here. It's turbo time.
Beautiful. It's so pretty. Yeah, and that's the date on there is the day that Robert did his N100 ride.
12/23/2023.
wow.
You want to tell us what the M100 is?
The M100 is a ride that Robert does for, like, to raise money for Drew for his van or whatever he needs. So
Help the family out, being able to give
yeah,
them
helps him.
stuff,
them
and that's what, and he's also part of that mile
So
monster.
everyone,
if you
please
want
give
to-
a big round of applause to Robert
Yeah.
for what he
Hey,
and Mile Monster.
Yeah.
mile
Mile
monster for
Monster.
sure.
Now Drew's a good friend of yours too, right?
Yeah.
You know Drew, and he unfortunately is a boy just like yourself, and that's great what he does for that young man for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
He just got a power chair like Josh.
Oh, did
Oh
shoot.
yeah.
But we
So-
better not give him a heavy hammer because
Yeah.
he'll hit on there and
You
off
know
he'll
what,
go.
Is this a 4-speed? Tell your mom you want a 5-speed.
I know.
You get in that high gear, you're gonna be flipping along.
No, this is a 1-speed.
1-speed.
once-
Yeah, I got no gearing.
Well, we need to change that.
Yeah, we do.
You heard it. First gear,
Right? South
second gear.
Dakota? Are you guys doing wheelchair races in South Dakota?
Really?
Yeah.
In Sturgis?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Everybody
good.
knows probably that Josh and his family is going to Sturgis here for the event in
Yeah.
a couple, 3
And
weeks or
actually, yeah,
so.
very soon.
12 days.
Very,
12
very
days.
soon.
Very soon.
I've been
Good.
there about 6 times.
What do we do today to your wheelchair to make sure you're ready for?
Oh, yeah, we fixed it.
Oh,
got it
did you?
tuned up.
You got it all tuned up? All
They
right.
made sure the screws weren't
Yeah.
loose.
You changed the oil and put new spark plugs in it and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
everything was
Okay,
good though.
good
so-
for you.
Did they
Yeah.
check the screws on the guy that pushes that little knob there? They check your screws? Yeah.
I get it. I get it now.
I got it.
All
Don't be
right,
shoving
well,
around.
since
Yeah.
you gave me
So.
the knife, now we're gonna go ahead and give you your gift.
Oh,
Really?
So if you guys don't know, we're actually here to give exchanged gifts. So
all right.
here's the first gifts right here for both you guys. We got your coins here. Here you go, Paul.
Oh
Here you
my
go, Mark.
gosh.
Thank you.
02.
Oh my gosh.
Can you explain the number on it?
So basically, whoever's on my turbo time, and you're the second, and you're basically the second.
Yeah,
Right,
we're-
that's all.
We had to
We're
give
the
you
Schley
the
brothers,
Yeah,
for sure.
But
So because we, not tonight, but earlier, we did a turbo time with you,
yeah.
and it was the second one, and that's why we got number 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
my
exactly
gosh,
right.
are we honored.
And this was
Wow.
the episode, right?
Oh,
Look at that.
So this is for you guys.
That's the episode.
Robert actually printed this out and gave one to you, and Josh has one now for his room.
Oh
So
my gosh. Let me get to where you folks can see.
that was his
this.
turbo time here, the first one, 6:27:23.
Try to get
And that was a
that
great
light on
episode.
it.
Everyone loved that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
that's
oh, are
Those
we
really special.
honored?
Oh man, will
yeah,
that be
that's
up on the
episode
wall
that I
here?
tragically fell down. Well, not fell down.
Well, that was the first one. I see the Corvette in the background.
Yeah.
Now we got the Cobra. I wonder if there's any more for another episode.
Maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
how about a Dodge Viper? The race car.
Yeah, we've never
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah.
I think one thing you were going to be asking us.
Thank you,
is-
Turbo.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert.
But talking about the Viper, I think you were going to ask us what we were doing this weekend. Well, with any kind of luck, Paul and I are going to be, the car's not here. We have it somewhere else up in
Right.
Los Angeles. And we've been working on the motor and making a few changes, trying to get some more horsepower. So when you get in it, you can really get in it,
We
right?
can, we can respond to that faster, Paul, faster.
Okay. All right.
You know, we have a signal, don't we, Turbo? The signal is,
Thumbs up to
well,
go fast.
first, when it's sideways, what's that mean? Everything's
Everything's
okay,
okay.
right? Right. And when it's down, then that's
Slower.
kind of maybe what Kim would do.
Yeah, slow, slow, slow.
And then what? No! That's what
what I
Turbo does right there. So,
So yeah.
But we'll be working
You
on
said-
that. So we'll be getting that car back here pretty
All
soon.
right.
And we'll have that sucker sitting behind you too
That would
at
be
some point in
awesome.
time. Yeah.
well, we thank you for these coins and
Oh,
these
man.
gifts.
You're welcome.
But
What
for sure.
we wanted to say, you know, that after these gifts here, that the Cobra facility is right in Irvine, California, not very far.
All right.
So we thought, I don't know if you'd be busy tomorrow, if you can make room in your busy schedule, but Schley Brothers could stop by about 10 o'clock and we could go over to the Hillbank facility and look at about 30 or 40 of these cars on display.
Yeah.
Then we can go over to V's Superformance in Orange where they build the motors, and we can go into the shop where they actually build these motors
Oh,
and see all that going together. And then if you still got enough energy, we'll have lunch. So anyhow,
So that's what
I don't know if you're up for it.
I'm up for it.
Can we talk you into that?
yes.
All right. So tomorrow,
Yeah. Not only Cobras will you be seeing tomorrow, you'll be seeing the GT40s. You also see the Mark V cars.
These are.
You're going to
Ford.
see some neat stuff.
Yeah. you
And
will.
not only the Fords and stuff, they've got some other cars there too. So
We'll have a good time.
yeah. We
I
promise.
know
you-
you're being Turbo the motor. You'd love
Yeah.
to see the insides of
Yeah.
these motors and such too.
And
So
as Paul
that's
said,
what's in store for tomorrow.
Okay.
We
All
can
right.
do that. So,
yeah,
what's happening this weekend after that?
Mm-hmm.
for you guys.
Oh, we're gonna go to paddleboarding in LA with one of my
Paddleboard.
friends.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How do you do the paddleboard?
It's actually an organization called Adaptive Freedom.
Uh-huh.
So basically, they have modified paddle boards for wheelchairs to go on it.
Oh, neat.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Is
then
that,
are you like on in the water?
is that,
Not with this chair, but like
Yeah.
with like a
They
regular.
have a chair for you
Yeah.
to get on.
is
Oh
that in
my
the-
God.
is that in the ocean or in
Like kind of like a
in a
lagoon.
bay or lagoon? A
Yeah,
bay?
bay.
a
Yeah.
controlled
Oh,
area,
right.
I'm sure.
Sometimes.
Neat.
But hey, how about that? You're going paddleboarding
Boy,
on a paddleboard
yeah.
in the water.
Yes.
You're gutsy,
Yeah.
buddy. You're gutsy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're an inspiration to a lot of us,
That's
me,
it.
myself included.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to Rodeo after that. Rodeo drive after that.
all right.
Who's going with you tomorrow?
That's my friend. His name is Hunter.
Ah,
We'll have pictures on my page for you guys to see. So
okay.
All right.
And certainly Kim and your mom. your
yes,
sister.
certainly, yes.
Now, Hunter, is he the boy that came down last week to
Yeah.
see you? And he lives up in Los Angeles.
Los
area.
Angeles, yeah.
I see.
So you kind of meet
And he's
halfway.
he's younger than you are, I think, right?
Yeah,
He's about 11 or so.
yeah.
Gotcha. Hey, you got a birthday? When's your birthday?
9/20/07.
Oh, well, if I don't get to say happy birthday to you,
Did you know
Happy
that there's
birthday.
only 27 days in the 9th month, September? You know what? All right. So my son, he was born on February 28th, but there could have been a leap year, but there wasn't. It could have been he was born when there was no day. But there is a day because it's the next day. You know, leap year, they skip one day.
What?
But he was born right around when it would have been leap year. But,
Wow.
so,
so it sounds like this weekend you're going paddleboarding and you're going with your good friend Hunter. And tomorrow, Friday, you're going to be going with us to the car places.
And I'm very excited about that.
Yeah,
To see a
well,
GT40.
they're keeping you
That's
busy,
exciting.
aren't they? Boy, they're really keeping you busy. Well, your mother and dad and your sister, they're the ones that are keeping
yeah,
things
you'll
going.
be able to
that's
tell
for sure.
everybody about it on the next one. how
Yeah.
Yeah.
those adventures were.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's certainly great these folks tuning into Turbo Time.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I was going to say it's been hot around this place, hasn't
No,
it?
geez.
Yesterday here at the museum, it was 100 degrees. Today it's cooled off to 95, but we're still wringing wet. Yeah. Still pretty warm.
This
in
is
here.
our Corvette. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see
yeah.
this, but our Corvette's from Selman Chevrolet. And Selman gave him a bunch of shirts. And he's got the Selman shirt on there. And then what's on the back of the Corvette? Oh, there it is. It's Chevrolet Selman there. So
Yeah.
he's gone to the track with us when we
Right. When we race it.
had a tire blow up at what, 50 miles an hour?
Yeah.
How fast?
100, like what, 200?
No,
100.
150.
Oh, 150?
Yeah, and you watched it. You saw it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
saw
were
like
there?
right in front of
Yeah.
me. It had
Oh
one.
my God.
You
Yeah.
saw
I
that?
just saw like white smoke disappear.
As you went into turn one and then you were on the phone
Yeah, he was on the straight, and then
and you said, hey, are you okay, Paul? And all that stuff.
Turbo's one of our crew. He
Yeah.
has the headphones and he talks to me when I'm on the car out there. So he coaches me through the turn.
That's it. You couldn't do it without
His
turbo.
his favorite word is what? Starts with an F. F.
Faster.
Faster.
Yeah, I got the stopwatch and you're looking at the stopwatch and we're clocking Paul going around and around.
yeah,
And then we tell him how quick that lap was so he knows if he did good or bad or he can improve or whatever.
yeah,
So,
he does really good.
yeah. And you
You're part of the team.
you get to help
Yeah.
me do that.
What
Yep.
do I call Paul out there on the track? OG.
Oh, gee.
He's the OG out there. You tell the.
Is that
all
short
the-
for old guy?
No, it's original gangster.
Oh, that's like old guy. Paul the
Could be.
original gangster. I thought it was old guy. I fit them both. Oh, golly. This is Humor Hour by
Did you,
Turbo.
Did you tell Paul and Mark who's coming to your birthday that you met actually at the track? The Alan from GMG Racing?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
GMG, my gosh.
Yeah, so he reached out. I reached out to him. He's coming to Turbo's birthday. He
Whoa.
works as a manager at GMG Racing with the Porsches.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's gonna be cool.
oh yeah. Well, I'll
We
get
met
to
him
meet
that
him
day.
there. You can introduce me to him.
Yeah.
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 Neat.
Right.
And that Porsche is one of your favorite cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I thought the cars we had here were your favorite cars. Only when you're over here, but you can still like the
Oh,
Porsche.
next Corvette?
Yeah,
What the heck?
that's it.
You know why it says Silman on the back of it?
Why?
Because that's the only thing the Porsches are going to see is my tail.
Well, you can do me one favor and get rid of that BMW light up thing over there.
Oh,
Well,
the
you
light-
don't like BMWs.
No.
well, we
You mean
won't.
like put it in your bedroom?
No.
Oh, hey, that'd be something to shine on you every night.
No.
His doctor yesterday walked in and told him, "Hey, guess what I bought?" Because he has a what kind of car does your doctor have? Your endocrinologist?
NSX.
Yeah.
And a
So they
set.
talk cars, and he's like, "Hey, I just bought a whatever." He's like, "You like that?" Josh's like, "No, I don't like BMW."
Well, we don't have anymore. I had a
2002.
M3 2002, and then I had a come on, Paul, the 5
Oh, M5.
M5.
Yeah.
That was a real nice V8 car. But yeah, no, now we're doing this Cobra and Porsche and Volkswagens. Oh, we'll have to show folks our Volkswagen someday here. We're definitely
Yeah.
into the Volkswagen world
That's
as
who
well.
you
So.
are, yeah. That's where you started.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank everybody. What?
For watching.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for
The
these.
coins.
The
Yeah.
coins.
And I want to thank you. Let me hold my knife.
It's all right, Mom.
Yes, it's fine.
Kim,
No.
you want? It's okay, Kim. Can I give it to
And I
him?
want to thank you for giving me this
Ah,
right here.
Well, I was sure hoping that
we're
my
glad to do.
I lucked out with my name coming up, but I'm sure a few other people would have done the same. But
I'll take care of this.
our intent was
Yeah.
for sure to put a
That's what
bunch of
we
money
wanted.
on that, so we had a good chance to win for you, and it all came to be. Lord's looking out for Turbo.
Yeah.
He really wanted that knife.
Yeah.
What's in the box? You got some cars there, I see, and
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. This is a Mazda Miata MX-5.
oh,
Let me get it out here. My hands are so sweaty.
yeah.
There we
It
go.
is hot in here.
Oh, you just
We
get that?
we turned off the fan so you could hear it.
Oh, this is
Otherwise,
cool.
the fans blow.
The
And
detail is
It
good
is a
on
lot
though.
cooler.
Yeah. If anybody wants to know about these little cars, Turbo's the man.
What other ones did you bring back?
And I
Ended up buying
brought
before we left.
2 for the occasion.
oh, wow.
2 of my Shelby Cobras
All right.
Whoa,
right here.
that's a Hot Wheel Cobra. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
427, same exact thing.
Yeah, that's the size of the motor, a big one. You heard of little ones and big ones. See, it's a big one motor. Well, thank you. Dual exhaust out the side, just like ours. Huh?
Yeah,
Does it shoot flames?
I wish.
Well,
can
thank you
paint
for
it.
those, Turbo. That is very nice of you.
Yeah, you're welcome for the painting, everything.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, yes.
That painting, unbelievable.
What
And
a
the next
beautiful-
time you come here, it'll be
beautiful
hanging up
flame,
on the
too.
wall.
Yeah, we'll find
But,
it.
Yeah.
It'll be a scavenger hunt to look for.
That's it. We have a lot of walls in this museum, but as you can see in the background, those are just
Space.
2 of them. They are really filled up full.
Just like Turbo's room.
Pictures and
Looks
stuff.
just like
Yeah,
this.
right. But we'll find a good spot for that and hang it up.
Thank you, Robert.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Robert.
Yes. Robert's the gentleman that did that for you.
Huh.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Ready?
So,
All right, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Is there anything you guys want to say before we?
Well, yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow, and we're looking forward to more of these. If people like seeing some of these cars in the background, let Turbo's mom know, and we'll try to make some more happen.
Oh
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you at the track.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you're going to see some neat stuff.
Oh, wait till you go to Sturgis too, though.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
We'll talk about that
the
later.
bikes. Yeah.
I've been there 6 times. Yeah.
6 times.
I was lucky to get home. No, Carolyn, my wife, got me home. So, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
You
And
bet.
this
Thank
is
you.
Turbo Time. And thank you for watching.
Bye.
hey.